Rewrite the design of your life. In the morning, I asked my 8-year-old daughter, "Darling, what would you like to have in the breakfast?" And she replied, "5 minutes, Mom." I said, "Okay." 10 minutes later, I again asked her. And she said, "I'm thinking, I will let you know." I said, "Fine." Then after a few minutes, I gave her few choices, A, B or C. And to my surprise, she said, "Prepare D for me. I will try to finish that." This is just a very small example. Do you also feel confused and struggle to take decisions like these often? I have seen this state of mind at all ages and phases of life. I have experienced this in my own life and it is still prevailing in so many forms. When I was doing my MBA, I wasn't sure that what I will do post finishing it. I joined because I just wanted a delay to my marriage and I wanted to explore the outside world and the outside life. What I wanted to explore in life, I never knew that. Isn't that funny that we live the most golden, precious time of our life, living aimless without knowing the purpose of our life and without fixing the path to our purpose? Right after completing my MBA, I joined Vodafone. Without getting into the depth of the profile, I kept on serving whatever the job responsibilities expected me to deliver. But someone was saying deep from inside, "Is this what you wanted, Shivani? Is this you?" But we all tend to ignore such signs, isn't that? And like this, I also ignored. When we know that we are not clear, then why don't we take a step to make it clear? Why do we procrastinate even after knowing that it is not going to benefit us? I kept on ignoring that this is not me. And eventually, we all realize the signs when we let the things happen to us the way they are happening and we don't fix the design of our life. I want to know from you all, are you clear that what you want in life? Or do you live your life without a design? Or what design you have? I know I will get a very mixed response. When I asked this question to myself more than a decade back, the answer was no. I was doing things sometimes to imitate others or to satisfy my parents, irrespective of the outcome, or doing the things as I just thought that this is what I was supposed to do. When I say a design, I meant that how innovatively we can think of a solution of our life issues or a particular situation. It is about a whole new design thinking, a new approach to the same problem, the approach which we can apply to the small issues to the larger ones and can make our life clearer and more specific. Yes, I said clearer. To make a clear approach, we need to clear our thoughts and mind. I realize that we can do it only and only after a good detox. Detoxing the mind, the thoughts and the perceptions. To learn, we must unlearn first. Detoxing your mind and thoughts from the everyday chaos is very essential. Think of a stage when we all are into multiple levels of things, trying to be everywhere but nowhere. We all perform multiple roles like mother, sister, daughter, professional, student, father, brother, and so on, and multiple duties because we feel that there are multiple responsibilities. We have to accept that we cannot be good everywhere in each of the role and we cannot find an approach for all the roles, but we can find an approach to our one life. And to think about that one single focused perspective of life, you need to unlearn everything like the way I do it every time. Do you think few people get things easily than you? Or they really achieve the things quite quicker than you? It is all about the state of mind. How positively you can think of various solutions under any situation. This was the biggest realization of my life at the age of early 30s when I was a jobless mother with too many aspirations but seriously no plan and was struggling with the weight of 112 kgs with so much of negativity that never wanted to see my face again in the mirror. That was the point when I felt that something is majorly wrong and I need to fix it for myself. Many of you must be not sure that what they want to do in life. If they want to go to any specific profession, then why they want that ways. There has to be some logic or a passion behind each of our act. Some of you must be looking for an opportunity outside India. But why and how are the two areas where we need to start focusing if we really think that we need to make it outside India? Then why don't we focus and fix it now? Isn't it important for us? I separate my life into small parts. Like in a day, I separate it into early morning, noon, late noon, evening, night and midnight. I divide my daily acts and accomplish it as per this only. Like in a week, I separate it beginning Monday, Tuesday, middle Wednesday, Thursday and end Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I separate my weekly targets as per the days divided and so on. I have an approach for each of the part which makes me feel contented, and wherever I feel that I am going little off track or I need to rethink, I quickly detox and I replan, and I just replan my entire approach. For an example, in early morning I spend time on my meditation, health and my future plans. I do lot of pondering at that time to design. It works for me. Figure out what works for you. Identify the time when you feel your thoughts channelizes the most. Early morning, late night, and design that time to think deep, to dive deep and to know yourself. Meditation and self-talk always work as a secret weapon. Remember to be honest to yourself, and if you will be able to maintain that, then the half the battle is already won. Just share all good and bad with yourself. It has a power of a deep transformation. It will help you in focus instead of getting carried away with the distractions. I often heard, you live only once. And I always wondered how this can be true. The reality is that we die only once and we live every day. This is something which was introduced to me by my soul partner. This life is a way to celebrate every day, to fix every day. Imagine a life where you fix your small problems while taking small steps every day. Those small steps won't get you the result, but they will land you somewhere near to your aspirations or near to your dreams. Then why to live it aimlessly? Why not to design it? Why not to start thinking in such a way that it simplifies your life instead of complicating it? If I ask you a question, then how many of you know that what they wish to be in real life? Will I get the answers? Maybe very less or almost negligible. And how many of you question themselves about it ever? Ask questions to yourself. Challenge yourself with the logics, with your past records. Know yourself more, know your limits, and question your fears. I question myself every day, multiple times. It makes me feel more stronger and focused about my thoughts. I feel happy and contented and joyous when the answers are soul satisfying. And if not, then that is the time to reanalyze or change the approach. How many of you feel while sitting with your friends or in a social gathering that few people are happier and more contented than you are? When I was not working towards my life, I used to feel always that few people get things very easily than myself. I felt that I do a lot of hard work also and I did not get the results the way I deserve. I always felt that I must struggle hard to lead the new initiatives, or for that matter, I do not go out for the vacation so easily and quickly the way other people plan it up or they do. These issues were not just limited to my professional life, but they have overtaken my entire life and my personal life. One day I realized that what did I do to achieve any of these if these things are so important to me? The answer was nothing. They were all just in the mind. It was all in the thought till the day I never designed a path to reach there. never challenged my fears, and took chances to explore the unexplored. When I thought of a pageantry, people laughed on my face. You know why? Because I belong to the society where female gets opportunities with a little struggle, as expectations from the family and society is little different. And for a married woman with kids, it's absolutely different. At that point of time, I was a mother of two with a weight of 112 kgs, 112 kgs, and with no plan. Demotivated in life, I challenged my fears. I asked why I cannot do it, what I need to do to challenge it, and here I am in front of you. I did not stop myself. One after another, I keep on finding a new design, a new approach to the same old problems of my life. Not with every win, but with each of my failure too. Because I always believed in learning. If I did not put my determination every day on it, I will never ever get it. It took me few seconds to realize this. How I can simplify my life in whatever I do. But that second came after a long wait of more than a decade. And I simply wasted half of my life in realizing the same. By the time we realize that what is good for us for a happy or joyous life, it becomes too late. But knowing yourself and accepting yourself with all the perfect imperfections is the base for any new beginning. Understand your strengths and weaknesses. Learn the opportunities and threats of life. Give a thought to positive versus negative. You cannot be the perfect for all your approaches of design thinking, but you can be perfect to let you feel contented in life in whatever you do. But since that day, there is not even a single portion of my life for which I did not try to fix it. And believe me, it is such a strong attitude and habit right now that I just need to think and design and some magic happens. There is no sure-shot plan of it. What works for one will not work for another. Like what suits my body cannot be a sure-shot diet which assures you that you will also get the same result. To be like Oprah Winfrey, I cannot start doing everything what she does. But the beauty is that I can be like her in my own way, in my own approach, in my own field. I still remember when I thought of entering into a beauty pageant with a weight of 112 kgs, I never wanted to be like anyone. I just wanted to have things my way. There was a willingness to get over the hurdles and find ways to achieve what I want in life. It was not a one-day story. It was a dedication and determination of every day. But in life, these two also fails if you do not have a design of your life. If you do not know the clear path and to reach up to the clear path, you do not get success in the very first shot. You fail, you learn, you unlearn, you again learn, and you keep on finding that one design which works for you. It is about how passionate you are to learn and to uncover the path. Remember, small steps create a big steps. Define your struggle and think of ways which may help you to overcome. How to implement one of the way which is best fitted to the problem. Like to be a Mrs. Asia Pacific, you need to groom yourself as per the pageantry standards. To be good in management, you need to learn it professionally and implement it. To be a good parent, you need to get into the shoe of your kids. Life is not always about career or targets. It is about being contented in what you want to achieve. Maybe you have a best of career, but still you feel unhappy from inside. One's level of contentment will be different from another. I feel happy when I cook a great food and people loves it. But for someone, it can be eating a good food and not cooking it. We always try to fix the design or work harder to correct those things which we think holds a major part of our life. We always take it from the career point of view, like getting good marks, entering our choice of college, losing weight to look good or do some modeling. But while doing this, we forget that all these are a part of our life, but not our whole life. Our whole life is about peace, health, wellness, contentment, and love, of course. If we implement our design thinking to find a solution of all these aspects, then we will be way too sorted and contented. I started working on my health every day, not only in the gym, but also in small packets, like what I eat, when I sleep, when I get up, how much time I spend on screen, how much time I do my workout, and how long I meditate. I fixed a plan for each of the component and much more. Initially, it was slightly tough to me to make all these a part of my routine life, but it is about me as a whole. I did not face any challenge in my health since then because I thought at that particular point of time that my health is the most important thing to me. Even if I have a smallest of the concern, I know how to work on it and how to fix it. Isn't this amazing? But remember that life is not about just plan or layouts. It is about how you implement those plans to your life. Always welcome the criticism with an open state of mind. I am a passionate listener, which is a great skill to focus on specific things in life because it helps me in improvising myself, to improvise my own thoughts while receiving criticism or views from others. It helps me in analyzation of my purpose. Not everything is right, but openness to the feedback is must. It gives wings to your imagination of design thinking. If we fix that state of mind for the life, then our problems will have a module to the resolution. Remember, when we keep on changing and our problems are also changing with the passing time, it is not about finding a solution. It is about developing and applying a design thinking while dealing with other problems. This world is real and for the real people. You cannot live a life of an imitation of others' journey. This is just one chance of the celebrating every day in a joyous manner. My everything changed when I started providing out-of-the-box solutions to my life. If it can work for me, then definitely it can work for you also. You just need to give an attempt to try it from right here, from right now.